Have you ever paused to ask yourself, how much control do I really have over my health as I age? What if the small habits you form today, those tiny, often overlooked choices, are quietly shaping the quality of your life tomorrow? For men, especially those over 50, there's one critical yet often ignored piece of the puzzle: prostate health. It's more than just a physical concern. It touches everything from your energy levels to your emotional confidence and overall vitality. But how many of us actually understand what the prostate does, or recognize the early signals it sends when it needs attention? In today's deeply personal conversation, we're exploring the powerful link between prostate health, longevity, and daily lifestyle choices. Whether you're already experiencing the subtle shifts that come with aging, or you're simply preparing for the road ahead, this video may completely shift the way you think about your body, your energy, and your future. So stick with me until the very end, because we'll cover practical, real-world actions you can take. From smart dietary choices and simple physical habits, to a surprising benefit of regular ejaculation. Yes, we're going there. This isn't just about preserving your health. It's about reclaiming your confidence, vitality, and zest for life. This is more than a biology lesson. This is a wake-up call. A chance to take control. A reminder that your well-being deserves care, attention, and intention. And if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you never miss a conversation that could make a real difference. After watching, I'd love to hear from you. If this message speaks to you, drop a 1 in the comments. If it doesn't quite land, type 0. Your honest feedback helps me create better, more meaningful content for this community. Let's begin. As I've said before, this message is especially for those over 50, a time when the body begins to whisper its needs a little louder. When small symptoms can signal deeper truths. When prostate health becomes not just a medical concern, but a sacred part of honoring your journey. But if you're younger and here seeking knowledge to protect your future, I welcome you. This space is for you, too. A space where we talk openly, respectfully, and intelligently about health, aging, and sexuality, without shame and without fear. Let's dive in. Give your prostate the respect it deserves. This isn't just about biology. It's about something far more personal: the way we experience joy, confidence, and connection throughout life. The prostate, though small and often overlooked, plays a critical role in male health. While it may stay quiet in the background for most of a man's life, this tiny gland holds powerful influence over both physical and emotional well-being. It's not just a part of the reproductive system, it's a gatekeeper of vitality, an invisible engine that powers key aspects of a man's health. When neglected, however, it can silently sabotage the very balance it once helped maintain. Discomfort, uncertainty, and even chronic pain can creep in, all from an organ many barely think about. In a previous video, we discussed how regular masturbation can support prostate health by acting as a natural cleanse. But today, we're diving deeper. We're uncovering what happens when this vital gland is ignored. The prostate is not a passive organ. It thrives on activity. During ejaculation, a fascinating series of actions takes place, not just the release of fluid, but powerful muscular contractions in the pelvic region. These contractions act like a natural pump, clearing out ducts and maintaining smooth, healthy fluid flow. But when ejaculation becomes infrequent, especially during long stretches of sexual inactivity, this process is interrupted. The result? A condition called congestive prostatitis. It may sound mild, but for those who experience it, the symptoms can be deeply disruptive. Chronic pelvic pain, a heavy or pressured feeling in the bladder, and even painful or difficult urination can occur. Though not caused by an infection, the symptoms often feel just as distressing, leaving a man feeling anxious, weighed down, and disconnected from his own body. The good news? Relief is within reach. Regular ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, can help prevent this condition. It keeps fluids moving, the prostate active, and reduces the risk of buildup and discomfort. But managing prostate health isn't just about avoiding congestion. As men age, another silent threat looms: inflammation of the prostate. Known as prostatitis, this condition may be infectious or non-infectious. In many older men, the chronic non-bacterial form is surprisingly common, often triggered by oxidative stress, aging cells, and accumulated toxins in the body. And metabolic waste may seem like a minor issue at first, but over time, it can gradually erode prostate health, leading to discomfort and a diminished sense of well-being. This is where regular ejaculation plays a surprisingly important role. It serves as a natural preventive measure, supporting healthy prostate function and helping to reduce inflammation. But let's be clear, this practice alone is not a cure-all. It's just one piece of a much broader, holistic approach to health, an approach that also includes conscious dietary choices and consistent lifestyle habits. Nutrient-rich foods, like antioxidant-packed tomatoes, vibrant berries, and calming green tea, can help protect the delicate cells of the prostate from oxidative stress. These simple yet powerful dietary decisions act as a shield, preserving not just prostate health, but also overall vitality. This conversation goes beyond biology. It's about preserving a man's essence, his confidence, energy, and ability to live fully and freely. Every action, every choice, and every moment of care is an investment in your future self. Prostate health is not just a physical concern, it's deeply intertwined with emotional well-being and quality of life. By making mindful, intentional decisions today, you're not just maintaining an organ, you're honoring your body, your identity, and the remarkable journey ahead. Your health is your power, your foundation, and your legacy. Protect it. Nurture it. Let it carry you into a future filled with strength, happiness, and fulfillment. Point 1: often overlooked but vital aspect of prostate health is its connection to hormonal balance. The prostate, though small, is highly sensitive to the fluctuations of male hormones, especially testosterone and its powerful derivative, dihydrotestosterone, DHT. These hormones, often thought of only in terms of masculinity, actually serve as key regulators of prostate function. But as men age, the natural balance of these hormones begins to shift, potentially affecting the size and performance of the prostate. This can increase the risk of conditions such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or even more serious complications. And here lies an often ignored truth: ejaculation may help support hormonal equilibrium. During ejaculation, the body experiences a brief, temporary reduction in DHT levels, a small but potentially meaningful effect in maintaining balance over time. Masturbation offers a small but meaningful relief for the prostate by reducing the constant hormonal stimulation that this sensitive gland often endures. It's a subtle process, yet one that reflects how consistent habits can support hormonal balance and contribute to long-term prostate health. Let's be clear, it's not a miracle cure, but it is one of many supporting practices that, together, form a holistic approach to well-being. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. Now, let's turn to something even more serious, something that impacts countless lives. Prostate cancer. This life-altering disease is one of the most common cancers among older men. And with that reality comes fear, uncertainty, and a growing awareness of how crucial it is to prioritize men's health as we age. But within that fear lies hope, because research, though ongoing, suggests there are proactive steps we can take to reduce our risk. One fascinating area of study has uncovered a potential link between ejaculation frequency and a lower likelihood of developing prostate cancer. While we don't yet fully understand the science, one theory stands out: regular ejaculation may help flush out carcinogens and metabolic waste from the prostate. This cleansing effect could reduce the gland's exposure to harmful substances over time. That said, it's important to see the full picture. Masturbation alone isn't a shield against cancer. It's one piece of a much larger puzzle, a puzzle that includes regular medical checkups, a nutrient-rich, antioxidant-packed diet, consistent physical activity, and a mindful, health-conscious lifestyle. Together, these practices form a strong foundation, one that empowers men to take ownership of their bodies, their choices, and their futures. This is also where screening tests, like the prostate-specific antigen (PSA) test, become vital. For men with a family history of prostate cancer, or those experiencing symptoms, early detection isn't just helpful. It can be life-saving. Early detection through regular screening can make a life-changing difference when it comes to prostate health. But this isn't just about tests and statistics, it's also deeply personal. A prostate health is about a man's relationship with his own body, how well he understands it, how closely he listens to it, and how willing he is to respond to its signals. Masturbation, often overlooked in medical conversations, can actually be a powerful tool for developing this kind of self-awareness. Through self-stimulation, men may notice subtle changes, shifts in sensation, quality, discomfort, or sensitivity. These signs are often dismissed, but they shouldn't be. They are the body's quiet way of communicating that something might need attention. Listening to those signals and acting on them by seeking medical advice when something feels off is not weakness, it's self-respect. It's empowerment, and the benefits extend beyond the physical. Prostate health is more than a medical issue. It reflects the connection between body, mind, and spirit. Caring for the prostate is a way of caring for one's vitality, confidence, and ability to fully engage with life. Every choice matters: eating better, staying active, or simply becoming more attuned to your body, because these choices form a broader story. A story not just of disease prevention, but of building strength, resilience, and peace of mind for the years ahead. By combining mindful habits with a proactive approach to health, men can build lives that are not only longer, but richer and more fulfilling. In this way, prostate health becomes more than a checkup. It becomes a symbol of strength, self-awareness, and a commitment to joyful, intentional living. And finally, let's not forget the emotional side. When a man takes care of his prostate and sexual health, he's not just protecting his body, he's nurturing self-worth, confidence, and emotional well-being. That care ripples into every part of life, elevating self-esteem, relationships, and the overall quality of daily experience. Building stronger, more meaningful connections with others and with romantic partners starts with honoring your own well-being. When you take your health seriously, when you prioritize your vitality, you create a sense of empowerment that radiates through every area of your life. As we continue this journey together, we'll explore topics designed to inform and uplift, like How to spot early signs of prostate issues, how to strengthen pelvic muscles through targeted exercises, and how emotional and psychological stress impact your sexual well-being. That we've already touched on how practices like masturbation can support prostate health by relieving congestion in this vital organ. But that's just the beginning. There's a deeper level of understanding and practice that can turn this often overlooked habit into a powerful tool for healing, pleasure, and self-awareness. Too often, masturbation is treated as a quick, mechanical release, devoid of mindfulness or intention. But when approached with care, it becomes something far more profound, a ritual of self-respect and restoration. Imagine setting aside dedicated time to connect with yourself, choosing a private, calm space free of distractions. This isn't just a logistical choice, it's a conscious act of honoring your body and mind. Creating this safe and accepting environment helps release feelings of shame or guilt, emotions that may have been ingrained by societal conditioning. In this space, you open yourself to a fuller experience, one that's not only pleasurable, but deeply educational. You learn to truly listen to your body. Pay attention to what it tells you, not just in emotion, but in physical sensation. Do you notice discomfort? A change in consistency or color? Any unusual feelings? These subtle cues are messages from your body, and they may be early signs of a deeper issue that deserves medical attention. This level of mindfulness transforms masturbation from a habit into a practice of self-awareness and responsibility. Hygiene is another vital component. Washing your hands before and after isn't just a basic habit, it's an essential one. It helps protect sensitive areas from harmful bacteria, especially when using lubricants or objects during your experience. And speaking of lubricants, choosing the right one matters. When it comes to comfort and safety, using water-based or silicone-based lubricants is often your best choice. These types are gentle on the skin and internal tissues, especially important as our bodies naturally become more sensitive with age. These seemingly small choices reflect something deeper: care, respect, and intention toward your body. They affirm that this practice isn't just physical, it's meaningful and beneficial to your health. If you're still watching this video and finding value in these insights, drop a 2 in the comments so I know you're still with me. At its core, masturbation is more than just a physical release. When practiced with mindfulness, it becomes an act of self-love, a tool for emotional and physical well-being. It's a moment to truly connect with yourself, to honor your health and cultivate a joy that goes far beyond the physical. Approaching self-intimacy with care and awareness allows you to reclaim your body and your emotional and mental space. As we continue this journey together, I invite you to see your health as a personal evolution, one of discovery, empowerment, and transformation. That we're not just aiming to extend life, but to elevate the quality of every moment. When you invest in your well-being, you're building a life filled with confidence, vitality, and peace of mind. Let's continue walking this path together. Did you know that simply setting the stage can dramatically enhance the self-intimacy experience? Taking time to unwind through deep breathing, meditation, or a warm bath beforehand can be powerful. These rituals help melt away the noise of daily life, allowing you to be fully present. When you approach this time with intention and relaxation, it shifts from a routine habit into a deeply mindful act of self-care. It becomes something more, a celebration of your relationship with yourself. And remember, masturbation is natural and healthy. It's a powerful tool for self-awareness, exploration, and healing. If you've ever felt guilt or shame around it, pause and ask yourself, where do those feelings come from? Often, they're rooted in outdated beliefs, not in truth. You deserve to approach this part of your life with openness and compassion. Masturbation isn't selfish or wrong. It's an act of kindness, a way to nurture your emotional and physical health, understand your body, and embrace your sexuality without fear or judgment. To keep this practice fulfilling, try stepping out of old patterns. While the benefits are clear, routine can sometimes dull the experience or create unwanted dependency. Bringing in variety can revitalize it. Experiment. Try new settings. Introduce mindfulness techniques. Reflect. By doing so, you deepen your connection with yourself, turning a simple act into a powerful ritual of joy, healing, and self-acceptance. Stay mindful of the sensations and emotions you experience. Balance is everything. Let this practice enhance your life, not overshadow other essential parts like relationships, work, or hobbies. This is also a great time to introduce complementary habits that benefit not just your experience, but your overall well-being. Have you heard of Kegel exercises? These simple yet powerful movements strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, which play a key role in supporting your prostate and bladder. Practicing Kegels regularly can help improve prostate health, prevent urinary incontinence, and even intensify the quality of your orgasms. The best part? You can do them discreetly, while sitting, standing, or even during your commute. Over time, this small habit can greatly enhance your confidence and sexual health, but don't forget the fuel you give your body. Nutrition is a foundation of prostate health. Adding certain foods to your diet can make a real difference. Tomatoes, for example, are rich in lycopene, known for reducing inflammation and supporting prostate function. Nuts, fatty fish like salmon, and leafy greens provide essential nutrients that promote hormonal balance and cellular health. On the flip side, reducing your intake of ultra-processed foods, sugary snacks, and trans fats is just as important. These can increase inflammation and negatively affect not only your prostate but your overall vitality. Think of your diet as a form of self-respect, a way to care for your body from the inside out. Just as crucial is how you relate to your own sexuality. Embrace it with openness and confidence. Doing so can offer powerful emotional benefits, helping you feel more grounded and connected to yourself. And if you ever feel unsure or have questions about your sexual health, don't hesitate to reach out. Whether it's a trusted friend, partner, or a healthcare professional, talking about it can bring clarity, reassurance, and a deeper sense of self-understanding. Above all, remember, taking care of your body is an act of self-love, and you deserve it. Don't underestimate the power of regular medical checkups. Even if you feel perfectly fine, routine visits to your doctor can catch health issues early, while they're still easy to treat. Surprisingly, masturbation can also be a valuable tool for monitoring your health. During these private moments of self-connection, you may notice subtle changes, differences in semen texture, unusual sensations, or shifts in sensitivity. These aren't random, they're your body's way of communicating. When something feels off, it's often a signal worth listening to. Early awareness and action can make all the difference, but this conversation goes beyond just physical health. It's about building a deeper relationship with yourself, embracing your sexuality as a natural, important part of who you are. When you approach self-pleasure with mindfulness, variety, and care, you transform it into a powerful act of self-care and self-awareness. Combine that with a balanced diet, pelvic exercises, regular checkups, and a positive mindset, and you lay the foundation for a life of vitality, confidence, and fulfillment. One where you honor your body, mind, and the unique journey you're on. Now that we've opened up this often overlooked side of wellness, I'd love to hear from you. What part of this message resonated most? Was there an insight that shifted your perspective or a habit you feel inspired to try? Drop a comment below with the one thing you'll take away from this. And if this message brought you value, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to help others discover it too. Together, we're creating a space where real conversations about health, self-care, and empowerment are not only welcomed, but celebrated. Your health, joy, and wholeness matter. Let's walk this journey together.